Greetings, everybody, all bodies. I am Jam Boom Boom, the Amir Premier, and we're continuing our astrology, dice divination, and storytelling mini-series. And I'm going to introduce to you today, dice roll please, D&D Dice. All right, so D&D Dice, Dungeons and Dragons. I personally did not play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm still open to it, so if y'all know, how I can get into that, let me know. So, for the sake of dice divination and storytelling, the D&D Dice is going to be the given situation of your story. Now, I want to give a quick shout out to the Hillbilly Oracle on Tumblr. Shout out to them, because the process that they laid out inspired me to create my own, kind of way to read the energies using the dice, the D&D dice. I just fucking love these dice. They're so fucking pretty. Look at that. Look at that. And yeah, so let's dive right into it. So the D4 is going to be like this triangular one. Again, you can cop these on, Amazon, your local witchy store, your local magic store. The D4 is 1 through 4. So how I have it spelled out here is going to be the element. So the given situation, there's the situation, and then there's the circumstance. You have your circle, your world, and then the given situation, what's going on inside of that world. And so the D&D dice will help you to determine, overall, what's going to be the plot of the story, what's going to be the plot of your movie, what's going to be the plot, what's going to take place in the time of your story. So the D4, 1 through 4, and I had them mapped out as the elements, just going in order for how they are in the zodiac: fire, earth, air, water. And so how I determine the modality, say like this one, whichever one is facing you, how I determine the modality is just going in order again: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. So this landed on 4-1, that's going to be water. And then 1 is mutable. So this is going to be mutable water. So this would be Pisces. So this is how you determine the modality, not only the element, but also the modality that you're dealing with for D4. All right, that's D4. Let me look, D6. D6 is going to be the problem. So this is based on Aristotle's Elements of Tragedy. We have 1 for plot, and plot is dealing with how your character is dealing with the external given situations. So what's going on around them. The character is going to be literally that, how your character is developing themselves. Is it more where plot is more external and character would be more internal? Thought is dealing with the mental realm. So your character could be affected by other people's opinions. Your character could try to be forging new opinions, but is met with resistance. Diction is the way in which one expresses themselves. With our, you think about articulation and diction, but it's also how, very fifth house, how they decide to express themselves. Song and spectacle. So this is 5, song. Song, it again goes in with the expression, but it's how they correlate all of themselves. It's how they correlate their higher selves, their lower selves. It's how they can harmonize with others as well. And then the spectacle is going to be how they manage the situation. It's going to be very much on chaos, but how they're able to make sense out of that spectacle, make sense out of the hecticness that is going on around them. And so this is based on Aristotle's Elements of Tragedy. The D8, where we at? Here we go, D8. D8 is going to dictate the direction. So 1, going left, aka left-hand path, individual. I'll go to the cardinal points. 3 is going north. This could be exalting a thought. 5 is going to be right, east, righteous. And 7 is going to be south, descending, bringing something down. And then I just got, tricky with the 2, 4, the 6, and the 8. This is going northwest. So it's something that is on the left-hand path, something that's individualistic that the character is exalting. And then, for example, going southeast is going to be something that the character is righteous about, but they need to bring down, that they need to descend. A group effort that needs to be eliminated, obliterated. Here's D8. All right, D10 is 2 dice, and this is going to determine the difficulty of the given situation. 0 through 50 is going to be internal, and 51 through 99 is going to be external. So say, for example, I'll do a quick roll. This is, let's flip them around, 88. So this is going to be difficulty to achieve a certain goal in the character's external world. And then you can also get tricky with the numerology too. It's something that they're paying a lot of attention to twice. This could also deal with authoritarian figures. Maybe they're going up against another body, another party. Yeah. So we're going to into D12. This is just going to be the time of the year that the story takes place. So I can do a quick roll here. So 2. And we'll just go according to the zodiac. So this is going to be in the dead of springtime, 2. So you can also think of the archetypes and the morals and the virtues and principles that come from the Taurus or the dead of spring, something really heating up, something excruciating in order to grow. It's still in that growing period. And then the last but not least, we have the D20. And that's going to be the tarot archetypes, from the magician through judgment. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not fully aware of all of the major arcana for the tarot. So I'm gonna be a Google scholar. And essentially, this is going to be the lesson, or this is going to be the overall or the arc of the given situation, what the character is striving for, and the lens that they do it through. So we'll do a quick roll. 15. Hold on. The 15. Hurry up, bitch. The 15 tarot card is the devil. The fucking devil. All right. So we'll do a quick roll of God. Yeah. We'll do a quick roll again. And we'll do a quick roll just to do like a real-time example. So just to go over it again, D4 is going to be the element that the character is dealing with. Maybe it's something that's in their environment. Maybe it's the element that they have to face, or maybe it could be an element that they have at their disposal. D6 is going to be the element of tragedy. This is going to be the problem. This is going to be the issue. And this can be just for the one singular character, or it can be for the entire world of the play, like what they're going through. The direction is going to be exactly that. Which direction is the character taking in order to achieve their goal? The D10 is going to be the difficulty, how difficult it is for them to achieve their goal. Is it something that they're standing in the mirror, just trying to muster up the strength to admit to themselves, or are they Moses going up to the Pharaoh and something in their external environment? Is it something that they're going up against in their environment? D12 is going to be the time of the year, and D20 is going to be the tarot archetype, literally that, the arc, the lesson, how they go about doing it. So let's do a quick roll, shall we? What am I doing here? Yeah. Given situation. Let's separate them out. The D6, the D4, the D6, the D8. Then I go down. Oh, that was on this. That was on 0. 14 and 9. So spell it out. So this one, the element was on 1, 2, and 4. So the D4, let it on 1, 2, 4. So we're dealing with fire, fixed. So we're dealing with Leo energy here. Next we got coming up, what is this? D8, element of tragedy will be spectacle. So this is something of either joining the party, shutting down the party, making sense of the chaos that's going on. So I can already see like a managerial type of energy going on here. But again, that's to your own discretion. That's how you read the energies, and that's how you create and anthropomorphize the energies that's going on here. So for D8, this is, oh no, that was D6. Look. For D8, the direction that we're going in, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this? North, west. Okay, so something righteous that we're exalting, something for the better. So again, going into that like managerial kind of situation, how can we let our people go? I'm really in that Moses right now. I don't know what Moses on my mind. Also, Moses is on my mind right now. But Pharaoh, let my people go. It's for the better, but it's also exalting this idea. Moses saw the burning bush. You know what I'm saying? He told himself he is that he is. He exalted himself. All right. The difficulty, what we got? D10, 40%. Okay, so this is something this is very much like man in the mirror. This is internal. This is trying to muster up the strength to go into your environment. So this isn't necessarily going to be the main issue, but this can just be something, again, because it's internal, this can be something that the character is dealing with. Their Leo energy, taking action. They realize that there's a spectacle going on. They're either going to join the party or they're going to shut it down. They have to exalt something that they consider to be righteous, and it's going to be internal. So before they even get outside. 6, D12. What we looking at? Oh, we're looking at right now. We're looking at the end of summer, going into fall. All right. So something's going to fall. Something has to fall. The character realizes that something has to fall, but it has to be exalted as well. Okay. Let's finish this. D20, the Arcana. All right, and this is the Temperance. And so I'll just put this here like the arc, okay? This is given very much management, things connected with an organization, bringing balance, bringing justice to an organization. So I'm gonna keep with that managerial. Can y'all? Yeah. I'm gonna keep with this like managerial concept. And so we have all of the die here. And so what you just do is just let your imagination run wild. You know what I'm saying? Like this is very much just like the border, the structure that you can use. And then just let your imagination run wild. So even as I was rolling earlier, I was just coming up with this manager. And so maybe this person knows or that they need to maybe step their game up as far as like how can they bring new innovative ideas to their business. Or they might have just got hired to a flunked out business. And they're like, okay, I need to apply some Leo energy. So like, I'll say like newly hired manager. Needs to come up with innovative ideas. To brighten up the business, to create the spectacle. So this is very much in creation of the spectacle. The Leo is being like the center of the spectacle, but now it's something that you need to up the ante. You need to up the ante here. So this is again the given situation. You need to bring innovative ideas to a failing business. So this is something internal. They realize that, perhaps they just got hired, but it's up to their creativity. It's up to their expression and how they're going to be able to keep their job. Like this is something where it's like, okay, you get paid $120,000 a year. Yeah, let's keep with that. You get paid $120,000 a year. What are you going to do to, you're the project manager, or you are responsible for taking us through the fall. Okay. You're responsible. Okay. At the end of the summer, like we did all the bad shit. This is kind of like the CEOs, like we knew what not to do, but now we need to maintain what we know we're not shit. And so applying this temperance idea, applying the idea of bringing balance to an organization, making sense, or organizational skills within that business. So that was a very, very quick example how to use the D&D dice to apply the given situations to your story. Hope you find this helpful. I appreciate y'all, and we on to the next one.